I don't think he's done with his game.
Are you not done with the game?
I
Are you
just
still
got.
playing the game?
Oh, yeah.
Losing.
Oh, I got
He's losing.
Lexed in
I mean,
the
we're live.
face.
Hello, people.
Oh,
Welcome back. This is the first time we've.
I didn't know you pushed
recorded.
record. Come on, man.
This is what happened last time. You were like
I was
4
gonna
minutes
go get
into
a
the
beer.
thing, like cussing up a storm. We'll go get a beer.
Oh,
It wouldn't be I mean, it's typical, right?
Totally expected.
Yeah.
Right
Go get
wasn't
your beer.
ready. Wasn't ready. All right, they're gonna win this match. I'm not even working.
You're still on the game.
Look at this guy.
I know. It's
Look at this guy.
there we go.
I
Different.
thought he was done.
I did.
I was
too.
not
That's why I
done.
started. That's why I started.
That was. Oh, it's one more point.
Last time we did remote, he was watching videos the whole show.
Yeah, but I told you I'll be ready when I was done playing. And yeah, obviously.
You can't distract this guy.
I know.
Well, you actually you
Easily
can
distracted.
really easily.
I know.
He's
We're
like,
okay, you ready? Ready
three
to start?
monitors?
Well, I got you right here. I'll pull you into this one. I wonder if I can put my game on one side and this on the other. Oh, I can't.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to
Anson,
figure it out.
did you see that in Discord they have soundboards now? Have you seen that?
Oh, I haven't. How's that
It's
work?
annoying.
So yeah,
Oh, like if you're in voice chat?
Yeah, if you're doing voice chat, you can do a soundboard and you can upload your own sounds and stuff, and then completely annoy
What?
people. Yeah,
That's super annoying. Man,
yeah.
talk about troll bait.
Oh, I know.
That's insane.
Yeah, those streamers are gonna have to make sure that their, allocated rooms are locked down so nobody can just come in and start spamming and stuff. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, right? That's crazy. Huh. Yeah, Discord's like they're beefing up a bunch of stuff.
It's everything.
Some
Like,
crazy stuff going on.
do you need a sauce recipe for dinner? Yeah, Discord's got it.
Discord.
AI driven.
Just type in, hey, Discord, give me a recipe.
I would
for
like
dinner tonight for a
Do
family
you
of
want some
3.
super secret government stuff? Discord.
Yeah.
No, that's also true. Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to know. I would like to have some classified documents, please.
Right.
I mean,
Just
that's
find
where
a
I
Minecraft
go.
server.
That's where I go to get them.
Now I'm on a list. Oh, sad.
Oh, now I'm gonna get a party, and I'm the main guest.
Are you gonna go get a beer, Josh? What are you doing?
Yeah, we're getting beat up here.
Oh my god, you're actually still
He's still not
playing?
done.
I am.
He is. He is.
I looked at the wrong group.
Oh no.
He can't leave the game. It's impossible.
Well, if you're listening to
Mom,
this,
I can't pause
as
the game.
I know. As we get started, before we do our little intro thing, we are recording, so we're gonna have this on YouTube.
Finally,
Find us on YouTube at Top 3 Show, TOP the number 3 SHOW, and we'll do intros here in a few minutes once we get settled in. Hey, Anson, what are you drinking?
Yeah. So I was just telling you guys about this New Belgium
$5
Voodoo
beer.
Ranger. Yeah, Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA, Imperial hazy IPA, and it's
Sounds gross.
9.5%. So I got like a third of the way through one, and I started feeling it right away, and I was like,
So he
"Whoa,
ate 4 more, at 3 more.
No, I have 2 here for the show, so I'm ready to go. By the end, I'll be lit.
It'd be a typical show.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. Life above 9%. This would be a good one.
Yeah.
at least we have the right mics now.
True.
That's
true.
true.
I'm gonna get a beer.
Josh,
Yeah, the
Paul, what are you drinking?
I have got a glass with some ice of a Basil Hayden dark rye.
Oh man, that sounds
It is delicious.
amazing.
Oh,
That sounds
it's my
amazing.
favorite thing. Yeah. Well, you know how much I love.
I can tell you have like a thermos full.
Yeah. It's the ice. It just makes it. It's really not that much, but
It's not that. It's.
I got a big chunk of like a big cube.
Oh yeah, the big ones.
Yeah.
What is a dark rye? Like how is that different from just a normal whiskey?
Still gross.
It's actually a little bit sweeter, which is interesting. It's still got those peppery notes and the drier rye, but it's my favorite thing because you know how much I like that Scotch that we all experienced me drinking way too much that one time.
Doublewood, yeah.
Yeah, the Doublewood, the Balvenie Scotch. That's my favorite thing. But this
Yes.
is much cheaper, much cheaper, like a third the price
Really?
cheaper. Yeah.
How much is it?
So
How much is it
20
for a
bucks.
bottle? What?
20 bucks. Yeah. So
Where is this magical land of $20 whiskey?
where we get everything, bevies.
Nice.
Walmart. Wait.
Yeah.
I will be there.
It's really it's
I wanted to
wine.
go. Yeah, it's wine. Yeah, it's whiskey wine. I wanted to ask you, Paul, because you tried all 3 of those scotches from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, 4 of them actually.
Did you like those?
No.
Not any of them? Really?
Not. No, I wanted to so bad because they were cheap and supposed to be, like Trader Joe's. What they do is they'll curate stuff from big name brands, bulk buy it, and then slap their own label on it. So they've
Right.
got a lot of really, really good products. I just didn't care for those. And then my dad went out and did the exact same thing, and he didn't like them either. And he likes Scotch too. The notes weren't there. One of them was I think the weird thing is the one that I liked or preferred the most. Yeah, prefer because I didn't really like it, but it was actually had some smoky notes to it, which is surprising.
Yeah,
You know how much I don't like the peat.
we love the peat around here. But you still drank them all, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because why would I? Well, I mean,
yeah. You're like, I hate this, but I'm gonna drink it anyway.
I'm gonna drink it anyway.
Yeah.
That's
it's still
my dad
lockdown
gave
time, right?
Absolutely.
Basically. My dad gave us like this huge bottle. I don't know the milliliters on them, but it was like the big one of like this birthday cake vodka.
Ugh.
And he was like, oh, I found this in the back of a cabinet, and he stopped drinking like a year and a half ago and gave us all of his liquor, which was fun. But he found this big bottle, and it was like the last thing that was in the cabinet, and I like didn't want to go out and get anything else, and so I was just kind of hate drinking this birthday cake vodka for like a month. It was disgusting. I tried to mix it with everything, and it was like nothing would take. So I just would drink it straight and just hate my life. But anyways, I'm off to rehab. Josh, what are you drinking?
Birthday vodka.
Birthday cake vodka.
Birthday cake vodka. I am drinking Diebold Postcard Porter.
Ooh, is it like dry? The dry porter?
That's wet.
I need to next time we're in person. Next time we're in person, I'm going to try to get the 222 has an imperial porter that has been incredible, and so
we need to
I
film there if we can. We need to talk to them.
Yeah,
and see
you don't.
Can...
Or you don't get imperial porter all that often.
Yeah.
The Blue Yonder, whatever it is in Castle Rock.
Wild Blue Yonder. It's so good. Their food is delicious, but their beers
is it really
awesome? Yeah.
But the beers are awesome. Castle Rock, right off the main drag.
Yeah.
Like Wilcox or something.
Wilcox, yeah. It's basically right across the street from the school, the Wilcox, the Douglas County School District headquarters.
Yep. Oh, okay. It's not real dry, by the way, Anson. It's a little, but it's not like that super like
dry. Got it.
So that was good.
So are we gonna music?
I can hear the music.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if
Are we actually going to talk about why are you guys so mean to me? I don't like these names. It's so loud.
Music's
oh yeah.
You need it. You need to crank it, bro.
Yeah, we got to talk why we haven't recorded in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's a long time. I think last time we were like Happy Halloween or something.
No, it was the last episode we put out. Now I'm holding on to the ramen one because we were supposed to do that in 2 parts.
Yes. Oh, right.
So that one hasn't come out. That was the last time recorded. But the last episode that we pushed out was March 15th. What is that? St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So that was our last episode that we
And we have people yelling at us. When are you going to record?
Constant.
It wasn't that
all
long
the
ago.
time. So
Hey,
it's been a
It wasn't
while.
that long time. It wasn't that long ago.
It was a while ago.
It was really only, what, 2.5 weeks ago? Really?
Yeah.
But it's been a while since we actually recorded it, too.
I feel like it's been longer than that. But yeah, you, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was wrong with your voice?
We can't say what he had, but he had
No,
like
don't
voice.
say
His voice was pure garbage.
It was bad. Yeah. I couldn't talk very well for quite a long time. In fact, even just like as I was picking up my son from something, and so picking him up and bringing him home, and I was chatting with him, and all of a sudden it was like it started getting all bad again.
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
It goes what again?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
You walked right into that one.
No, I did. So anyways, I get the the crud, the stuff that gets into my chest, and cough forever. I'm still coughing like crazy,
deeper and deeper.
But with that stuff that gets stuck in your chest, I coughed so much that my vocal cords went out for many days. It's pretty bad.
Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was
the times that we'd play video games. I was like, oh God, just don't talk.
I know.
Just accidentally mute yourself all night.
Oh, well, that happens naturally. I mute myself on accident, like having whole on conversations, thinking people are talking to me when we play video games. They're not talking.
Flank left, flank
call
left.
outs.
No one goes left.
Totally. I'm like, well, there was one.
Never
was
listened
funny.
to me.
There was one game where they were doing everything that I said and called out, and then their responses to me were like, "Hey, Tiny, do this," and I'm like, "Gonna go do that," and it was perfect. And then they're like, "We haven't heard from Paul for like a half hour." I'm like, what? I'm like,
you guys were just doing it on your own?
Yeah,
wow. It was amazing. I was like, you idiot.
Yeah,
we need to put a big red light like on air.
I know,
when your mic is live.
I know. They actually have that in Discord, don't they? An indicator. Oh, but I do it manually on my soundboard.
Yeah, it wouldn't know. Yeah, because Discord always tells me like, "Oh, your mic is muted," or it's one of those super fancy ones.
Right.
Dumb.
Yeah. So, welcome in. My name is Paul Process. We got Anson Young, Josh not on Twitter. Yeah. So it's been a while. Why don't we, Anson? Would you like to tell everybody how this show goes and what we're all about?
Yeah, sure. Well, we generate responses on ChatGPT and respond to them.
Good.
No,
it's
so
really it's a two-way chat.
Yeah, two-way chat. I'm just typing what you guys say and just responding with what it tells me to respond. No, so we're we're friends for a long time. We each bring something that's in the theme of the week, and we talk about it, and then we judge each other and make fun of each other mercilessly on that. So we bring, we're the top three things. So whether it's beer or coffee or 80's videos, games, or ramen coming up soon, all of those kind of things. So yeah.
Good. All right. So how do we find you on social media, Anson?
At Young Anson on Instagram.
Josh?
Josh, not on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't actually know. I actually don't know, but I'm sure like in the editing, like it'll be
somewhere, or you can also go to our Twitter account and find them, which is at Top 3 Show, at the number 3 TOP, the number 3 SHOW. That is also our URL for all of the other places, especially would like to call you to the attention of YouTube. And then we're also going to be branching out to Rumble because we just want to be on all the platforms and be on all the places. And so I secured that URL recently. So we're going to start posting videos and things there.
Get them.
Yeah, which is great because there you get instant monetization. So watch our stuff on Rumble. That'd be way good.
3 cents.
Yeah. No, I posted a video on my
Top
thing and I didn't think it. Yeah, just on mine, my personal one, and it got 15K views, which is not huge by any stretch, but that one gained $75 just on 15K views, which is interesting. Crazy. And not being like,
is it just streaming, or is it like you can put videos up there too?
It's a call to, it's basically an answer to YouTube. So It does everything that YouTube does for the most part.
Okay.
Except it's green instead of red. That's about all I know.
Yeah.
I mean, occasionally a Rumble URL, I'll click on it, like, okay, watch, go away. Just like YouTube.
Yep.
Except YouTube
So-
Shorts have got me lately.
Yeah?
Those
You're,
little like scrolly.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
Just go straight over to TikTok and you'll be all right, buddy.
Absolutely not.
We do have shorts and all those kinds of things that we're going to be posting.
Uh-oh.
In this episode, I'm sure we'll
TikTok.
pull something from it. Do the TikToks.
I'm gonna dance with a midriff.
Ooh.
And
Really?
bring in the I'm the thirst trap of the group. So
The what?
Thirst trap. How do you not know what thirst trap means?
Bro. His kids aren't old enough to know what's up.
I don't even want to know. I mean, all that social media stuff is just like whatever.
Everything
Let's
that
just
you're
say
watching on shorts is thirst trap.
Yeah. Also true.
We know you.
The algorithm seems to think that I like, girls who are playing guitar but not wearing a lot of clothes, even though I've never watched. I haven't really watched a lot of that. I was like, well, I'm not complaining too much, but I never click on shorts. So, but it's always in the shorts bar when you're scrolling through. I'm like, why does the algorithm think I like all these things?
No,
I get
a weird
like a
assortment
lot
of
of
things.
people.
I think that they're trying to
yeah.
They're trying to get me.
Yeah. I get a lot of people falling off of things and then renovation videos.
Nice.
And then they started feeding me. I was telling my wife this a couple of days ago, actually, that they started feeding me fat guys how to lose weight.
She was searching.
Have you been heavy clicking, Paul?
She was tilting your search. She's going on
totally
late at
Sarah.
night.
She grabbed my phone. She's like, this guy needs to lose some weight. So I'm just
weight loss.
Yeah.
Weight loss doing nothing.
Right.
Weight loss for weirdos.
No, Twitter right now, or I don't know why, but Twitter thinks I currently care about the Met, which is something that happened in New York.
Museum?
Yeah.
I don't know, Met, a bunch of stupid people that are supposed to be famous, go do stupid stuff.
It's a fashion show thing.
Yeah, I don't care. Do I look like fashion? Anyway,
everybody cares about that.
I care about that in NBA, which I cannot get stupid NBA stuff to stop being on Twitter, which really irritates me.
There's preferences.
You hate watching it?
I have gone through there and tried to tell it don't send me anything about the NBA because I don't care. And no, it's oh, you hate NBA? Oh, well, here's some more.
The problem is when you interact with something or try to stop it, then it sees that you're looking at it longer. So then it feeds into your For You page even more.
Yeah, no, it's so
you just need to consciously go out and start looking at hockey things or, I don't know.
Yeah.
SpaceX and hockey. That would be totally fine with me. People getting hit with something or falling off something.
Yeah.
That would be even fat guy losing weight would be more interesting to me than the NBA anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm angry with Twitter, which is why I don't like Twitter. I don't like anything.
How do you really feel about it?
Josh hates it.
I feel I love everything. Stop going out of focus, Anson.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. It's going crazy.
On the auto.
All
right. So tonight we thought of some topics that we can talk about, but the one we settled on is the most popular snack foods from our youth. So the 80s, maybe 90s snack foods.
What about yesterday? Because that's still snack food time.
Yeah.
No.
Some of these things are still around, I'm sure.
That's true.
What talking about?
Yeah.
Actually.
So there's quite a few that I like that are nostalgic, that are fun.
Okay, for you, it can't be anything German.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all gonna be.
No, they're all. I would say that they're all certainly American centric. I mean, I lived in a small town in Utah for 6 years during that time.
You got to put your hat back on, Anson.
Oh,
it's just too weird.
It's too weird. Yikes.
I got one that probably as a kid you thought was amazing, and then as an adult you're like, oh, this is pure garbage.
Man, there's a lot of things that I've tried.
Oh yeah, Gushers are still around too, aren't they?
I know, and I tried one. I was like, oh God, why?
Another one was those Razzles. You remember those? They were hard candies that turned into gum.
Yeah,
and I bought some from the candy store. And no, not anymore. Those are not good. But as a kid, oh boy, those are good.
Razzles.
Razzles. Razzles.
Razzles.
Give them the old razzle dazzle.
What was the one we saw at a party? The Coke, the little Coke thingies, the Coke bottles that you like.
Those are good.
You,
oh wait,
I do remember.
like the wax razzles.
You bite the top off and then you drink it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no. Those are bad.
So gross.
Yeah,
I thought you were
tried
going
to
to say the Coke gummies.
Yeah, we tried to give those to our kids, the ones that you just brought up, Josh, and they did not like them at
They called child support.
And then I mean, not really a snack, but the jugs, the juice jugs. I remember drinking those as a kid.
Yeah, like that.
Kids
You just rip the top off.
Yeah.
It came like a little barrel, like a little ghetto barrel thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we had the money for the barrels. We always got like the King Supers version, which is like a little milk bottle type style. Rip the top off and down it goes.
Yeah, there was. All right, who wants to start this thing?
Yeah.
Paul is. He's looking. He's actively looking.
I am. Well, I'm just going down memory lane with some of this stuff. It's crazy. I don't even remember this.
So I guess I'll start for one. For school.
Yeah.
It's a good day. You open up your lunchbox, your lunch pail, whatever the hell it is, and you look in and you're like, okay, what did mom send me? Like, okay, garbage sandwich. And you're like, oh, this is garbage. A kudos bar.
Kudos bar, interesting.
Oh,
you remember that was like
it's like it
was like a chocolate chip rice something, but it was like totally okay to send it to your kid, and you're like, oh sweet, I got a candy bar.
It was like trying to be a granola bar, so it was like healthy, but it was totally just like a candy bar.
Oh, it was like chocolate with a sugar binding unit.
Yeah.
I would eat kudos now. I'm sure that they're still like really good if they still make them.
Is it a candy bar?
Just type in is kudos a candy bar. And
they do have them. Kudosbar.com.
Interesting.
The other thing that irritates me is that that is all in Japanese. Okay, maybe not anymore. Maybe it's just gone. Initially launched in 86, so that's perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
Mars it's been discontinued after 2020.
Oh no.
So, yeah, there's one. But I always remember like the kudos bar, and I was like, oh, it's amazingly good. And it's just rice. It's like puffed rice, some oats. I mean, we always got chocolate chip. And like a drizzle of chocolate on it. But the other thing that stinks is like as you get older, or I don't know, maybe it's as you get older, everything gets like you get a candy bar now and you're like, that's it. Like, everything's small now.
Yeah, that's that
giant hands.
Shrinkflation. Yeah. But I think it's like also like, you know, as a kid, like you're like, oh my god, like a soda, like a 12 ounce. You're like, oh my god, so much soda. And now you're like, glug glug glug. Oh, where'd it go?
Yeah,
where's all my beer?
Squeeze it. Those were the
the rip top. Yeah.
But
I drank a lot of those back in the day. The orange squeeze it.
Yeah, they still have like those bottles.
They do.
Like
yeah,
Kool-Aid has some, and some other ones have them. Wes would get some of those like back in the day when he would drink that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is like those Squeeze It bottles. I think Kudos is really good. I mean, you pulled that like right out of nostalgia's butthole and presented it to us.
Here you go, a fresh poopy.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, you said like it's the candy that like, and that was one of them. Is like, you know, I know the school that I went to, and I remember lunchtime, and you'd open it up and you'd just be like trying to get all the crap out of the way because your mom, like my mom, would always put it at the bottom, you know. One layer deep. So it's not really it's really not that deep, but it's like one layer deep. And you just like get rid of the kudos bar. You know, and you eat that, and then you're like, oh crap, I gotta eat this sandwich now. This sucks.
Right.
Bologna? No bologna.
Yeah, I mean, she would. Yeah, we had bologna and cheese, bologna cheese, and which whatever. I mean, I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
they made you.
I'll
They made
still
you
eat.
eat
I'll
lunch.
still eat bologna.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
I don't care.
I did a smoked.
I don't like smoke, or I don't like bologna. Ugh.
I did a smoked bologna like log, like 2 years ago.
Yep. I did that, and I think I over seasoned it because it was like way too salty.
It is bologna.
My family did not like that.
Oh.
And then I was forced to eat like half of it, and then I was like, I better throw this away. I'm not going to eat it anymore.
There's like
too much.
This time, it's crazy because I'm like looking through old things. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so fun. They're like, and then subsets, like maybe it's a whole nother episode, but cereals, like our like old time cereals.
That's another
like that.
episode.
Oh, totally. But I'm just looking at that. I'm like, oh, I remember those. That would be great. Some yes, we should maybe put that back in the
day.
Yeah, cereals like very nostalgic. Like very like 80's cartoons.
You still buy the same cereal.
Yeah, well, I remember having Ninja Turtles cereal that would like rip open your mouth just from because all the chemicals.
That's the glass shards in it. Shredder.
So good
it's called the Shredder version. Shreds your mouth open.
Right. No, but I think like I had a whole lot of favorite snacks. I think Gushers were fun and like those kinds of things. And I'm seeing some other things, but the thing that I remember most, and they're kind of, I'm gonna kind of name two, but it's really the same thing in a sense. But opening up a baseball card pack and getting the stale, nasty bubble gum. That was one of my favorite things.
You had to break through it. Like it would break into like 4 or 5 chunks, and then it finally would meld into gum. You're like, oh, okay, I can eat this.
Yeah, and it would stay good, and the flavor would be there for 3 seconds.
Yeah,
and he'd throw it away. But related, and the thing that the reason it comes to mind is Sarah.
You can still relate to it today.
Yes, well, Sarah got it for me for my stocking on Christmas, which is Big League Chew.
Yeah,
that was one of my absolute favorite.
The big strings, and you just like,
yeah.
You end up with a wad that's too big.
Just way too big, and
that stuff was like so wet. Like you feel like you had to swallow it. Like the whole time you're like, oh, do I need to swallow it or do I keep chewing it?
Well, you kept chewing it.
Sometimes you'd swallow it. You're like,
no.
Well, we'll see that later.
There's like there's the home run like Reese's Pieces, because that came out in the 80s around E.T. Like they came to prominence.
83, 81, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's like that. Like those are of course nostalgic, and I still love getting those kinds of things, or even hot tamales. I think they came out around that time. I remember there was a snack around the Garbage Pail Kids.
Dude.
And it was like supposed to be all gross, but it was really just green and gooey and slimy. That was pretty fun too. But the bubble gum definitely hits that nostalgic for me. But there's so many other Cracker Jack box and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cracker Jacks are good.
That's I wonder if the trading card bubble gum is just as good as it was back in the day. We're gonna have to try that sometime.
Yeah,
it's still garbage. If
it like shatters when you bite it,
still give it? They probably don't give you bubble gum anymore.
No,
that's probably true.
Yeah,
that's too expensive.
That whole industry
just cardboard
exploded recently.
No food.
I need to pull all my old baseball cards out and see if they're worth anything, because it like actually took off again for some reason.
Really? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Huh. I was not aware.
All right, Anson, how about you?
Are my Magic the Gathering cards any good?
They could be. Like the whole collectible industry at 2020, for whatever reason, exploded. So there's even like a Michael Jordan card that just was sold in auction for like a couple $1 million. It's just crazy. Yeah.
I'm looking to see if they still do bubble gum, but I don't think they do.
What about Jello pudding pops?
Oh, dude,
Jello pudding pops. Oh,
the frozen pudding.
Yeah. Okay.
So good.
We were on like just a regular pudding kick, like a Jello pudding, like sugar-free Jello pudding with some like whipped cream on top. Like we were doing that for a while. Like we were all excited about it.
In my refrigerator tonight, I actually mixed up a box of Jello that is
regular
Sonic root beer float. We haven't tried it yet, but I saw it in the store. I'm like, all right, let's try it. Sonic root beer float
Jello.
flavor Jello. Or no, not Jello. Excuse me. Pudding.
Oh, pudding.
Oh, okay. That sounds a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit better because the Jello part, I was like, that's gross. Like,
where does like the float part come from? Like, where's the float part come from? You know,
milk.
Is it like
I'm assuming
creamy?
You know,
oh, the milk.
Well, because it's milk.
Yeah.
I just my mind went like to these like brown gelatin cubes. He's like, no,
it's just like beef gelatin that tastes like root beer.
Beef bouillon cubes of Jello.
Oh, dude, my brother Aaron would eat beef bouillon cubes like by themselves. Like, oh, God, dang kids.
Why?
Mine. Like thinking back in those days, of course, we didn't have like a lot of junk food when I was like from 0 to 10. But like something that kind of sticks out are like back to the idea of things being really tasty when you're a kid. You go back and try them and they're absolute just cardboard garbage as an adult. This is definitely in that category. But two things from my from my cousin little Debbie. She came out with some pretty good things back in the day, but the Star Crunch and the Nutter Butter, the Nutty Buddies. What do they call
you?
Those?
You are
Nutty Butters, Nutty Buddies. Yep.
You're on fragile ground here, boy.
So I remember getting both of those at the school. Like you could pay 50 cents or whatever and get like that they bought the package at Costco and just like resold them for 50 cents each and made like a 6x profit on it or whatever. But because they weren't like marked for resale or anything, they were literally just like the clear cellophane packet. And so you get the 2 Nutter Butter bars or Nutty Buddy bars in there or the Star Crunch, and I think both like the Nutter Butters are good. The Star Crunch honestly isn't that great these days. I think we tried like an oatmeal cream pie and it was just like, to me it was disgusting, but those two things from my homie little Debbie, she she very much powered my my youth in probably middle school. Of my dad would give me $20 like at the beginning of a week so I could buy my own lunch, but it would be gone by like Tuesday or even Monday. Like I would like buy lunch for like a friend. We would go to
drunk on money,
the school store. Yeah, totally. We'd go to the school store, buy like 27 things, and then like I wouldn't eat for the rest of the week. Like it was just like, I'm out of money.
I did the same thing. In fact, there was like a micro industry that developed like a black market of stuff. So I would buy two things. I'd buy those long licorice ropes, like those really, really long ones. Have like 4 or 5 on the hook, and I'd buy them and then keep them, and then I'd trade them with kids for things. But the thing at the school, they had, so it's completely ridiculous, but they had pencils, and they were collector's pencils, and they were from like the NFL. So the goal of all the boys
to get all the
teams, and so it was like it was a lottery. It was our kid. We were gambling for school for pencils, and we'd all trade, and we had a whole market. We'd have our pencil boxes or our sleeves and our trapper keepers, and we would trade everybody. And so there was 2 or 3 of us that one week we cleaned out the whole, like it was a big machine. It may not have been big. It was big to us, machine. And we cleaned it out. We just kept pumping quarters and quarters and quarters. And that's how I did that, is from my lunch money that I would get to do hot lunch once in a while. I didn't eat anything.
How was that hot lunch? Real woody and leady.
Yeah.
I remember those pencils. Yeah, I remember.
My mom found out, and I got in lots of trouble.
You don't tell them.
Really?
Oh, well,
we never had hot lunch. Well, not until it wasn't until like 7th grade that I could actually get hot lunch.
Yeah, you just bring your own lunch or whatever.
Yeah, we always brought our own lunch. So
yeah, I got to. I think I don't remember anything about elementary school, but when I went to middle school, I was living with my dad, and he did not pack me a lunch. He was just like, "Here's some money for lunch," and at first it was like just the card, like on the account, and then he would just like hand me $20. And then when I was in high school, that $20 we'd go over to 7-Eleven and spend it like on Monday as well. And then just
a 6-pack.
Yeah,
6-pack. Yeah. But no, there was like an economy at our middle school where I would buy Kool-Aid packets and sugar, and you mix them into a bag, and you would just sell the bag, the little baggie of
snort it?
No, like kids would like lick their finger and put it in there and eat it or whatever.
And touching all the stuff around school.
Well, I mean it's their own bag, so they can have they would buy the bag.
Yeah,
itself,
but their fingers are still touching all the other crap around school. That's just
that's on them. If they have bad hygiene, that's their problem. And then these days, when Prime energy drink or Prime hydration drinks were like crazy, if anybody doesn't know, it's like 2 YouTubers came together, made a Gatorade drink, and it just went like insanity with the kids. So if there was like a new flavor, or it was sold out everywhere, but kids would bring them to middle school this year and sell, like a $2.50 drink for like $8. And so like other kids were buying them for $8. So if you had like the moon flavor or the ice pop flavor, like you could easily sell those for like for that. And so my son didn't really get into it.
eBay, they'd be selling for like $90 a thing.
Also
like,
true. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So crazy. Yeah. You just go to the grocery store, pick it up for $2.50. Silliness.
Yeah. Well, they were sold out in the grocery store. Like we would look for them because every time we were in there, we would just look for them for fun. And they were always sold out. So it was pretty crazy. There was when we found some at H Mart, I bought some and I sent a picture to Wes, and he was like, "Yes, buy me some of those." And he's not like crazy about them or anything, but he's like, "They taste good, and I look cool with my friends." Okay, all right, buddy.
They taste just like a normal sports drink because all
they totally do. Yep.
There's nothing special about them. But that's like they got a lot of influencers to sell their stuff for them.
Yeah,
influencers.
It's like $100 million company now. Like insanity.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm jealous.
Anyways, little Debbie did me right. So Josh, you were gonna throw down fists there for a second on Little Debbie.
Oh, I love the nutty bars or whatever they are.
Those are still good.
Those are so good. The star things, I have no idea what that is, but
it's like Rice Krispie chocolate crunch thing.
And my mom had the favorite of those that she would put in our lunchboxes. It'd be like the Suzy Q's. Remember those? And she loved like the zebra cakes
and the. I love zebra cakes.
Ho-hos.
They're too much chocolate.
I think ding dongs could be up there. Ding dongs might even like. I don't know, man. I could still probably eat a ding dong. In my mouth. With the creamy center. Guys, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I know what they're talking. They're not bad. They're just too chocolatey.
You can get the no-name cakes. No, go
ding dong right in my mouth.
Sarah, what's that place? The pizza place with the no-name cakes. Mod Pizza. Yeah, Mod Pizza has no-name cakes, and you can get they're ho-hos basically. No, not ho-hos. Cupcakes. They're the Hostess cupcakes. With the squiggly line on top. Yeah. But
what are you calling me?
A ho-ho.
Hey, ho-ho cupcake.
No, the zebra cakes are one of my favorite. Wendy has made them homemade for me before.
Nice.
The kids know I love them, so they obviously love them because they're like, "Hey, you should get some zebra cakes." I'm like, "Oh, should I?"
Should I?
We've done like the zebra cake bars and whatnot. And the kids all love them, so I'm like, "That's fine, whatever." She's done like a homemade Snicker bars. She's made homemade Snicker bars, homemade zebra cakes. Yeah. I should ever make up some zebra cakes.
Or speaking of which.
Or some blondies.
Oh
no.
I still haven't tried these blondies.
Oh, they're so good.
They're so ridiculously good. Although they are still good. It's still good at Applebee's. And And I've suggested Applebee's to Wendy before. And
let me take you on
she's
a
just
hot
like,
date.
she's all like, you don't want to
Applebee's.
go there. You just want the blondie. Like, so
yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Do you want dinner? I mean, we get dinner first.
Well, now we have to rate these things. So we got
an annoying.
We got
dog.
Joshua
Stop throwing that stupid thing.
So annoying. This dog is
what is he doing?
Most annoying. He's a toddler. I mean, he's 9 months old or whatever. Just too much energy, and he gets crazy at night. So annoying.
Put him on video. We want to see his dumb face.
No, because then he'll just
here,
be
doggy,
annoying.
doggy.
He already jumped on me and like tore my leg up.
That's good. You deserved it.
Josh, rate these things.
Do it,
boy.
All right. So we've got kudos. We've got Paul is with his really wonderful bubblegum.
Yeah.
But it's totally memorable because you can think about it and you can
smell like the smell.
You can get the mouth feel and just like, oh, here goes a gum getting sliced open by the gum.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what the star things are.
Well, just say the nutty buddies.
So the nutty butt.
Nutter butters.
Well, from a delicious standpoint, it's gum kudos nutty.
Yeah.
That's 3, 2, 1.
I don't think he realized that. He's like, oh,
yeah.
So you like the thing that's least delicious?
What?
The nutty butters are delicious.
Oh, gotcha.
But if it's from a memory standpoint, then number 2 will be nutty butter, and tied for number 1 is the baseball and the kudos, because they both resonate big time with me. Because I used to do I used to ride my bike down to the baseball trading place all the time. And then, like I said, the whole kudos thing, I can still remember, like, open up the stupid lunch pail and be like, oh, kudos. So there, I've rated you 2 ways. I've done you 2 ways now.
Sexy.
All right.
No,
so,
just rating.
What do you got?
I'm going to go kudos number 3. I actually didn't care for them that much. My mom always had them. So my mom was this amazing shopper. She was a couponer, and she would get all the stuff for insane, like $10. I mean,
mom had the big coupon box.
Yeah. Like 3 cartons full of stuff. And it would be, I mean, seriously, she would get stuff for free all the time. It was crazy. And kudos were constantly in, but I didn't care for them. I didn't like the, whatever was the filling stuff. They were okay.
Puffed rice.
I mean, I'd have them. They were fine. And then, bubblegum would be number 2 for me. And then the Nutty Buddy, whatever they're called, whatever they are. The
Nutty Buddy?
Nutter butter.
Paul's number 1.
The things that you eat with the layers, like a layer at a time, you pull it off and eat one layer. Yeah. No. You got to eat it a layer at a time.
You got to eat it quick because it'll just turn your fingers all chocolatey and
it'll melt.
But that's the fun. You just keep it in the plastic and then rip a layer off at a time and eat it. That was the fun of it.
How did you get so big doing that? Like one at a time. Come on, man.
It's because I eat at night.
Right now, drinking a giant thing of dark rye whiskey.
Right.
That'll do it. Did I send you guys the picture of the ice creams that are the Little Debbie's? So they had like zebra cake ice cream. They had Nutty Buddy ice cream. They had Star Crunch ice cream.
Yeah.
They had like all the different ones. I need to go see if they have them and pick them up for next time. But okay, let's. Yeah, I did too. Now I'm wondering if they're gone.
I bet they're gone because they're all weird like that.
Yeah. Oh, did we ever find that like? What was that other weird? The ranch ice cream?
Oh yeah, the ranch ice cream. We never did that.
Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. I'm actually pretty excited about that.
That sounds so bad.
So number 3 for me is going to be the bubble gum in the pack. I was never a card collector, never really a sports kid. My best friend in middle school loved the Cincinnati Bengals and had Bengals posters and Bengals jerseys and Bengals shirts. The kid had never been to
The
Cincinnati.
Bengals game.
He had no family in Cincinnati. He had no ties to Cincinnati. He just liked the tiger stripes, and I always thought that was just stupid. And so I was like, this is dumb. But I think he collected cards or whatever. But I can understand like opening the pack and everything in there smells like the gum, right?
Yep.
I've opened some of those packs and stuff, but I was never like into it. But I can understand like when the gum shatters and then it like comes together as like a gum, like that's pretty satisfying, right?
You've got to commit. You've got to commit to chewing.
Yeah, you do. It's like having an old pack of like fruit stripe gum where it like shatters, tastes really good for like 0.7 seconds, and then you're done.
Well, and the reality is I'm buying 5 or 6 packs or a whole box at a time. So I'm breaking this whole box and ripping these cards. And, so don't just have one stick. I've got like 20 sticks
like
that I'm
50 sticks of
putting in
gum.
my mouth.
Yeah,
God, I remember that. Like buying a box, like that was big baller day.
Yeah.
Like walking into the store.
That's true. Like, yeah.
I want that box unopened, please.
Yeah. I'd go to the card shows as a 13-year-old kid, and I traded so well that I ended up having my own table at the trade shows.
So, nice. There you go.
Yeah. I was really into it.
Yeah, back then I think that there was like if you knew what you were doing, there's a huge market for it.
Yeah.
There's a kid in my son's scout troop that does that. He's like so into cards and he's made so much money. As like I think he just graduated this year, but he's like even at 16 or 17 he was making like 15 grand a year as just part-time doing whatever, and that's baller money for a 16-year-old. If you're not working, which Josh worked, which is weird, but anyways. Number 2, kudos
work them
kudos
streets.
Kudos is good. I wish that they had it now. I'd love to like go back and try it again.
Oh yeah,
maybe
totally.
I could buy an old pack from 3 years ago on eBay or something.
I'm gonna go look unsealed,
right now. An unsealed kudos pack. I'm into it. Number 1 would be my little sister, little Debbie, who had some great Nutty Buddies. So I really enjoyed her Nutty Buddies.
$10 will get you the box.
Well,
it's only the box,
bad, actually.
We should totally do that on the next top 3.
I want the food, man.
Oh my god,
we
like
still
the
need
old
to do that. Is the food in there? Or no, it's just the box.
No, it's just a box. But like this is like, so they have let's see how much for $10. They have an original 86 like kudos bar, like the little pictures, and it totally like that is what I remember. It had the blue, the red, and the green.
Yeah.
And it looks 80s. Oh, that's awesome. But I don't see any candy bars. I don't think I think that might make you ill.
It's only 3 years old. That's actually not bad.
It's not bad. No.
Yeah, but that's probably still edible.
But they may have been ramping down, so it's actually a 2019 model.
It's the leftovers. Oh, we found a crate
scraping the bottom of the barrel for chocolate.
Yeah,
get on there. Oh.
We're not doing another batch.
We found a pallet from 10 years ago, all the way in the back of the warehouse.
Just add a little water. It'll be good.
Ship it. Let's go. What are they going to do? Sue us? We're out of business, bro.
We're gone.
We're out of here. All right, boys.
All right. So
I think that I won
on social media. Oh yeah. No, you didn't. No, I won. How do we find you on social media, Anson?
I won.
We all win. We're all winners here.
You stop your stupid music.
At Young Anson on Instagram, please and thank you.
Josh.
Josh at top3.show.
Okay. You can find me at Paul Precise, and then you can find us at top3, the number 3, SHOW on all the social medias. That's our URL for all of them at top3, whatever. So yeah, we look forward to the next episodes. We're going to record those again soon, right?
It depends on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to get sick again?
Probably.
Well, yeah, then.
I mean, it's me. So, all right. Well, we look forward to it. We've got ramen episodes coming out. We've still got to record part 2, but that'll be fun. Then we've got some other episodes that we are planning as well. I'm looking forward to those.
We've got a viewer suggested.
Oh yeah, which one?
What is it? Pretty exciting.
Yeah. Oh, you guys haven't. Let me go. I showed you the picture.
No, you didn't.
Oh, the chips.
Yeah.
I still want to do those expired MREs.
He will bring them. He wants to buy some new ones, so he's like, I need you guys to eat these.
Just buy some new ones.
And we'll eat we can do that.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him that. Like, you really want to do the MRE stuff?
Gross.
It's gonna be gross.
I do.
They're like 10 years expired.
Absolutely. Don't care. Garbage can right here. Just eat it.
We're gonna have to do an aftermath show. I've been on the can for 3 days straight.
I got my mascot on my desk. Yeah. It's a little dumpster fire.
That's kind of cool.
He keeps me company. He actually lights up, but I think he's out of batteries. But yeah, I'm basically a dumpster, a human dumpster. So I'm into the expired MREs. Let's do it.
Because eating nasty food works so well for me.
Not for your drawers either.
Right.
Not for your bathroom either, Josh.
No. Right. But I've got kids now that do the same thing. Like Paul's just like following their steps. Like, Remy, what do you do when you crap yourself? Oh, this is where you put your underwear. Okay.
That's right.
I didn't leave him.
Yeah. At least he didn't like put him in the sink or something. Jeez.
Yeah.
You put him under the sink.
Only for the rest of the episode. Then I went and put him somewhere in my backpack.
Exactly. What's he going to do? Carry him out, throw him on the table? What do you want?
Yeah. Here you go. Look what I did.
Just splatters.
It's just like all over the splat pattern and all over the basement.
Oh, no, that's gross.
Well, okay. On that note, see you later.
Like, stop. Make it